Continuing. Then Allah states, A'udhu-billahi minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Again, continue from the book. O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from a single person, Adam. Okay, so we understand that with this reality, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that all of mankind came from Adam and Eve. So this is what we believe as Muslims. O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from a single person, Adam, and from him, Adam, he created his wife, Eve, and from them both, Adam and Eve, he created many men and women, and fear Allah to whom you demand your mutual rights, and do not cut off the relations of the womb, kinship. Surely Allah is ever watchful over all that you do. Okay, so now we have another ayah. And even though this is an ayah that we read all the time, and we hear all the time, there is a lot of things in it. So Allah begins, O mankind, fear your Lord, and we already talked about taqwa. Again, Allah saying, Ittaqallah. Fear Allah, who created you from a single person, Adam. So we understand that Adam was the first person created. Okay, and this is our Aqidah. This is our belief system. Adam was the first person created. Allah said, who created you from a single soul. So all of creation, all of mankind is from the progeny or from the loins of Adam. Okay, so the first person created, all of mankind, descendants of Adam and Eve. This is a fact. This is a reality. To believe in any other concept, to believe in Darwin's theory, to come from tadpoles, monkeys, apes, lizards, whatever they try to tell you in school, this is kufr. This is blasphemy. To believe anything that they teach you in school, Scientology, or to believe that we came from tadpoles and we came out the water and started crawling on our bellies and stuff, that is a lie. The first person created was Adam alayhi salam, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that he created him and fashioned him. Okay? In the hadith we're told that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had fashioned Adam and made him into a shell, and he was a shell for 40 years. He was a shell for 40 years. Because before he was created, the jinn were created. Everybody know what the jinn are? Jinn, okay? And if not, we're going to talk about this in the book. But when Adam alayhi salam was created, Allah fashioned him with his own hands. But the hands of Allah are not like our hands. Okay? And Shaitan was alive. Shaitan was there before Adam alayhi salam was created. Shaitan, before he became Iblis, his name was Azazel. Okay? The name of Shaitan before he became Shaitan or before he became Iblis, his name was Azazel. And he was one of the most obedient of jinns. He was an obedient jinn. Very obedient. Had a crown and was blessed to be even in the company of the angels, the Malaika, but he was a jinn. Okay? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the jinn, told the Malaika, told the angels that he was going to create his best creation, Adam alayhi salam, and he wanted everyone to bow down. Okay? Shaitan became jealous. Okay? And this is where the war came, and this is what we're going to talk about in this book. Okay? But Adam was the first person created, and all of the descendants of Adam, all of the descendants, or all of mankind come from Adam and Eve. O mankind, fear your Lord who created you from a single soul, meaning Adam. And from Adam, he created his wife Eve. And we know Eve came from what? The what? What part of the body? I know y'all women know. Huh? The rib. So Eve, or Hawaa, and this is our belief system. This is a part of our belief system. Eve, Hawaa, she came from the rib. Right? So the woman came from man. The woman came from man. Okay, so she came from the left rib. And from the rib of Adam, because Adam alayhi salam, when Adam was created, and Allah blew the ruh, blew the spirit into Adam alayhi salam, and he was in the Jannah, he was in paradise, he was lonely. He was lonely. He had all this and didn't have nobody to share it with him. So Allah, and it says in the top seat that Allah made him go to sleep, and he took from his left rib, and from that rib made it fashion, flesh and meat and all that. And Hawaa was created from the left rib of Adam alayhi salam. Okay? And from those two, all of mankind came forth. So white, black, brown, all of the colors come from Adam and Eve. Okay? This is another reality. Okay? All of the colors. All the colors. Black, white, brown, yellow, pink, whatever, etc. Albino, whatever. All of these colors come from Adam and Eve. They have, there's a group called the Nation of Islam. There's a group called the Nation of Islam, and they have a lie. There's a lie. They try to say that Yaqub's theory. Anybody heard of Yaqub's theory? Yaqub's theory? Okay. Yaqub's theory, and this is what the Nation of Islam believes in, so you know what the enemies of Islam, what they're teaching and what they advocate. The Nation of Islam, grafting, yeah. The Nation of Islam, they believe in a theory called Yaqub's theory, where they believe that the white people were created by black people. A big head scientist, that he was in a laboratory and he created white people. This is called Yaqub's theory. Okay, you can look it up. This is the Nation of Islam. This ain't Islam. Okay, look it up, Google it. It's called Yaqub's theory. This is what the Nation of Islam believes in. Yaqub, Yaqoobs, Yaqub's theory. Type that in, Google it, and see what it says. This is the belief of the Nation of Islam. Okay, this is not what we believe in. Right? But all of mankind came from Adam and Eve. Who can tell me what Adam was created out of?
Adam, black clay.
Black clay. Now I'm going to share something with you. Does everybody have this? Everybody have this? Okay. And I really want you guys to pay attention, because all of this is prudent, inshallah. Who's in high school? Anybody in high school? 10th grade, biology. Anybody took biology yet? Anybody? Huh? Biology? Y'all took biology? Anybody here took biology? Okay, in biology they teach you about dominant and recessive genes. Anybody heard about that? Dominant and recessive genes? Y'all heard about that? Okay. Because I learned about this in the 10th grade before I became Muslim. Okay? But then when I became Muslim, it's like, oh, it all comes together. Right? In 10th grade, I learned about dominant and recessive genes. Yes, please excuse my handwriting. Dominant and recessive genes. All right, we talk about the genes, your makeup, your chemical makeup, your genes, your genealogy. Okay? Dominant and recessive genes. Okay? In biology, you're taught that recessive genes can come from dominant genes. But dominant genes, or shall I say, colors, because we talked about colors, right? In the class in biology, we talk about colors and how colors come about, and how white and black, and how these colors come about. Okay, those who were in 10th grade, those who took biology, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is science now. I'm not even talking about Quran. I'm talking about science. They tell you about dominant and recessive genes, and they talk about the colors. They say that the most dominant color is black. All colors come from the color black. Every color, white, black, brown, yellow, pink, so forth and so on, they can come from the color black. This is science, biology. Ask your biology teacher. Wally didn't lie to you. I got an A in the class when I was in 10th grade. The recessive genes such as whites or anything that is less than black, if I have two black parents, two dominants, the offspring can be any color. White, black, right? Because it has a dominant. If I have two white parents, which are recessive genes, because the lighter you get, the more recessive the gene is, the more less dominant it is. That's science. I'm not saying nothing false. This is science. This is what they taught me in biology. They said if you have two recessive genes or two white, they cannot produce a dominant. Right? Remember y'all that was in mathematics, right? A positive plus a positive equals a positive. Positive plus a negative equals a positive still, or negative plus a negative. Remember that? Y'all know those? Yeah. All right. Same difference. I'm gonna use D for dominant. I'm gonna use R for recessive. You guys with me? Dominant equals dominant. Dominant and recessive still can create a dominant or anything less than. You guys got it? A recessive and a dominant, this is going to be, I'm just talking about man and woman. The outcome can still be a dominant or anything less than. If I have two recessives, it can only be a recessive. It can only be recessive. It can't be dominant. You can't bring about two whites and bring about a black child. But you can have two black parents and they have a child and the baby can come out white. Okay? So, the reason why I showed you this, going back to Adam and Eve, because all of the colors came from Adam and Eve. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And this is science. Okay? Don't let me spook you. The word Adam in Arabic means black. That's what it means. Go look it up. I didn't stutter. I'm not lying. The word Adam Arabic means black. So Allah named Adam black because he was made from black clay. That is a fact. Yes. Right. And that's all we're saying is that when you have a dominant or recessive, it can come with a dominant or anything less than. Right? It starts to dilute. First is you have different shades of Africans. You have dark, all the way dark, you have to light. These are just from interbreeding, marrying, and so forth and so on. But all of the colors come from Adam and Eve. Okay? And this is a part of our Aqidah. This is science with Quran. Okay? Adam, and this is a fact, the word Adam means black, and Adam was black. The Prophet Adam was black. Okay? This is a fact. And look it up. Okay? I have my dalil, this is in hadith, so this is a fact, and this is a part of our Aqidah. All colors come from black. Okay? So Allah subhanahu said in the ayat, and surely we created Adam, and from her Eve, and from all of mankind came forth from Adam and Eve. Okay? So this is a belief system that we must believe. Okay? No one created a different race and a scientist or so forth and so on. Every color came from Adam and Eve. Okay? Those are the father and mother of all of mankind.